Hey, what's going on, guys? How's everything going? Hope everybody's doing well. And just want to give you an update and get back into vlogging consistently on here after my trainings, before my trainings. I have a few cool things going on, and I just want to share it. And I think since the last vlog I made, I have gotten my blue belt, which has been a cool experience. I've had my blue belt for about 5 months now, I think, and 4 or 5 months. And I can go into detail on that too, on some things I've learned just since getting my blue belt, and it's different than what I thought it would be. And maybe I'll talk about that later. I'm headed to practice right now, headed to training. I do have a podcast that's doing pretty well right now. We're 13 episodes in, the Soul Rollers podcast, Jiu-Jitsu, Life, and Self-Mastery. With I do that with an ex-cop. He's a mindset coach, and we just talk about jiu-jitsu and personal development and shit that we're interested in. Those are the two things we're both passionate about, so we put it together in a podcast. Check it out on iTunes or Spotify. And I'm going to go to practice right now, go to training, and I will get back on here in just a second, or in a couple hours after I train, and give you an update on training and everything else going on, or any other thoughts that I have. So, all right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey, what's going on, guys? So just finished up with training, and let me turn on this light so you can see my beauty. Just finished up with training and just wanted to give you a quick recap on my training tonight. It was a good class. It was a big class. We had a lot of people in there. A lot of people are showing up now since you know, COVID is no longer deadly. And we started out drilling double legs, which I'm not that good at those. I didn't wrestle. That was the first time I've really drilled double. I'm a blue belt, and that's the first time I've really drilled double legs like that. Just maybe missed the classes that we've done it. So you're always fucking learning, you know? And you always got to humble yourself. Like a double leg, shoot down on the fucking knee, bring the other leg around, keep your head up. There's a lot of fucking details to just the fucking double leg, you know? And so, you know, even though I got my blue belt, the fucking, you know, I'm looking like a white belt there learning the double leg. And so that's just part of jiu-jitsu, man. You got to constantly humble yourself, which is the beauty of it, right? And so we did the double leg takedown, which was cool. And then we did double leg with our partner sinking in the guillotine. You take him down, and then we learned how to defend if that happens. And then we went from that to the takedown. We went from that to double legging and then defending it. And then as we defend it, we're going into the Von Flue choke, which was I think that was a pretty cool choke, man. Like that's pretty dope. And then first time I learned that as well. And then we also learned how to do the same thing, but from when you're in your opponent's half guard, and you flatten them out, and then you get their lapel, you pull it out on the back of their head, and then you dig into them like the Von Flue. You do the Von Flue from there, and if you don't get the choke, what happens is a lot of times the pressure is so bad that they'll open up their guard. They'll kind of spaz out because you're putting a ton of pressure on their neck. So that was cool. And then we rolled, and I had some good rolls. I had my first roll was with this really strong, I think he's a wrestler. He won't admit that he used to wrestle for some reason, but stocky dude, like 190, 200 pounds, strong, very technical guy, another blue belt, technically sound, a smart grappler, and we had a good roll. He's always tough. I tried my half guard. He was working on passing it. I re-guarded into closed guard, and then he just couldn't get out of my closed guard the rest of the time. I couldn't do anything really on him, but I was able to maintain. So for me, just maintaining through the fight sometimes is good when I can't get anything to work. And then second rolled with the really fast little dude, blue belt. Same thing happened with him, man. I tried to put him, I'm trying to work half guard right now, you know, so I tried to put him in my half guard. He fucking speedy, fast as a motherfucker. He moves out of the way. We tussle for a little bit. He's trying to pass my guard. I was able to re-guard with the closed guard, and then he couldn't get out of my closed guard. But again, I couldn't do shit from the closed guard. I don't work closed guard a lot, but I probably should because I couldn't do shit. But he couldn't get out of it either. Neither one of them could. Third match, I rolled with a big blue belt my size, kind of has similar game to me, half guard, pressure pass. And what did he do? I was able to sweep him from half guard, and then I was able to sweep him. No, I ankle pick. I don't know what the fuck I did, but I was able to mount him at the beginning of the round, about a couple minutes in, and then for some reason he was able to shrimp out. I don't know what happened. I got to hold my mount better, but he was able to shrimp out somehow, and then he got into my close guard, and then same shit. But then I ended up getting him in a triangle right at the last 30 seconds of the round, but I couldn't close it off. I mean, I couldn't finish it off, and the bell rang. So that was that. And then my last round, I was exhausted from those 3 rounds right there, and I went with this guy who's really good fucking wrestler, big dude, probably I don't know, he's got to be 190, but he's an ex-wrestler, really good blue belt, technical, trains a lot, younger dude, probably 20 years my youth, 20 years younger than me, at least 15 years. And that was a good humbling for me, man, because same thing, I tried to go to half guard. He just he had some really good grips on my pants. He passed my half guard into side control. I was able to re-guard half guard, and I was able to hold that, but he flattened me out and cross-faced me for 4 minutes, and I couldn't do shit. I couldn't get out of it. Then right with a minute left, he was able to free his leg up and mount me, and yeah, he just got on top of me and kind of smashed me for the last minute, and I couldn't do anything. He had really good pressure on top, and I was out of energy from I couldn't escape because my energy was just gone. So that was a good humbling. That was one of those ones where afterwards you're like, fuck, does anything I'm fucking learning work? Does any of this shit fucking work? It does, but you gotta have those moments. You gotta have those moments where afterwards you question everything you're learning, you question yourself. Because if you're just fucking even with everybody, or you're getting, if you're getting everybody the whole time, then you're not gonna, you really can't advance. You're never gonna get better, right? If you're the guy in the gym who beats everybody up, and I've seen guys like that, right? They roll with only people that they can whoop, and then when someone beats them in a roll or something, they get fucking hurt, man, and they don't show up for a week or whatever the fuck happens. But if you know the game, and the Soul Rollers podcast, we talk about it all the time. Make sure you check that out. Jiu-Jitsu Life and Self-Mastery. We talk a lot about the power of humility, and the power of getting your ass beat, because man, there's so many benefits to, there's way more benefits in me going in there and nothing working, because now I'm going to think about it tonight. I want to go do a private, because what keeps happening is I've been working half guard, but a lot of guys are standing up in my half guard, and I have just no answer to that shit. I get in that position, I feel like a fucking baby, I'm like, fuck, I'm sitting here with my legs kicking you on your goddamn hips. I try to get in De La Hiva, but my De La Hiva at that is just, I don't have a lot of options from there. So yeah, man, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna make some food, and I'm gonna just relax, take a nice shower, wash my gis, and get back to it tomorrow. I'm gonna go drilling at 4 o'clock with Steve and Justin. Not that you know them, but they're gonna be there tomorrow, and we're gonna just drill for a couple hours. I'll probably work on that shit. So yeah, man, and that's about it. So just keep training, and when you get your ass beat, give thanks for it. And I'll probably say that each time I'm on here. You get your ass beat, give thanks for it. If you have any questions or anything, hit me up at the IncreaseLife on Instagram, or you can hit me up or listen to our podcast, Soul Rollers, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Tunes, Google Play, every fucking where you can listen to podcasts. It's on there. Even on this YouTube channel now, I'm putting my long form podcasts on there, so you can find them on there as well. And we just talk about jiu-jitsu, man, and personal development, and our daily struggles and our daily growth. And that's what it's about, just documenting the journey. So right now, yeah, I'm gonna go and relax, man. Maybe smoke a little herb, do some yoga, eat a little bit of this chicken I made, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the night, man. So peace and love to you. Until we reconvene, hit me up at the IncreaseLife.